The milkfish, scientifically known as Chanos chanos, is a significant marine species in the Philippines, commonly referred to as bangus. This fish holds a prominent place in Filipino cuisine and culture, celebrated for its tender meat and versatility in dishes. Bangus is a staple in Filipino households, prepared in various ways such as grilled, fried, or stewed. Its economic importance is substantial. This is the external parts of the milkfish. So here's the mouth, here's the maxilla and the mandible, here's the nostril, there you go, here's the eye, here's the operculum, here's the lateral line, here's the pectoral fin, here's the pelvic fin, here's the anus, here's the anal fin, here's the caudal fin, here's the pectoral fin, dorsal and anterior. The mouth of the fish is essential for feeding, allowing them to capture and consume prey or plant matter. It also serves as a respiratory function by facilitating passage of water over the gills for oxygen uptake. The nostrils of a fish is primarily used for olfaction, which is a sense of smell. This helps fish detect odors in water. The operculum serves as a protective covering for the gills, helping regulate water flow and protect the delicate respiratory structures. The dorsal fin is located at the fish back. Its main functions include stability and balance, especially in turbulent waters. The pectoral fin is located near the gills. These fins play a crucial role in maneuverability, helping the fish change direction and maintaining balance and stability. The anal fin is located on the underside of the fish near the tail. It helps with stability and steering, especially during slow and precise movements. The caudal fin is also known as the tail fin, located at the end of the fish's body. Primary fin responsible for propulsion, driving the fish forward through the water. The anus is a opening at the end of the digestive tract through which solid waste is expelled from the body. Plays a crucial role in the excretory system by removing undigested food and waste products from the digestive system. The eye of a fish refers to its ocular structure, which is essential for visual perception. Fish eyes are adapted to underwater vision, often possessing special adaptations such as flattened shape to reduce distortion and a high density of photoreceptors to enhance light sensitivity. It plays a role in predator detection, prey identification, and navigation within aquatic environments. So now we open and close the fish mouth to observe the actions of the mandible and maxilla. The mandible thrusts forward as a result of muscles pulling the maxilla, the upper jaw, backward. Depending on the particular fish species, the way the mandible or the lower jaw and the maxilla, upper jaw, move as a fish opens and closes its mouth might change. Generally speaking, the maxilla stays mostly stationary while the mandible is the main moving component. The fish's mandible moves forward and downward when it's open its mouth, causing space between its jaws. Through this movement, the fish can absorb water or catch prey. So now we place a probe in the fish mouth and gently push it through the operculum, which will be able to notice several gill arches. So a review, the operculum is a bony covering that is usually seen behind the gills on the sides of a fish head. The primary purpose of it is to safeguard and control the gills which draw oxygen from the water. So now we remove the gill arches by cutting its dorsal and ventral attachment.
This is the gill arch, the gill rakes, the gill rakes, the gill arch, and these are the gill filaments.
In the milkfish, the gill arch provides structural support for the gills, anchoring them within the fish body. Gill flaps, also known as gill covers, protect the delicate gill filaments from damage and regulate water flow over the gills. The gill filaments are thin, finger-like structures that increase the surface area available for gas exchange, allowing the fish to extract oxygen from water and release carbon dioxide efficiently. Through the process of respiration, milkfish absorb dissolved oxygen from the surrounding water while simultaneously expelling carbon dioxide. These adaptations enable milkfish to thrive in their aquatic environment by maintaining proper oxygen levels for metabolism and survival. Begin making an incision along the dorsal side of the fish, no higher than the lateral line. Most of the organs reside in the ventral half of the fish body. Be careful not to cut too deeply, you might destroy some of the internal organs. Use your scissors and make the incision toward the head. Incision 2 should begin on the ventral surface just forward the anus. When you reach the gills, cut upward behind the gills. This will complete the incision 3. Lastly, finish this process by making incision 4. Very carefully, lift away the cut section of the body wall. Use your scissors to remove any membranes that adhere to the body wall. If the body organs are covered with fat, you may use the forceps to remove this material. Now, we will carefully identify the different internal parts of the fish and familiarize the organs present and their function and what they do. After doing this, we will carefully dissect each organ to know their structure and to learn more about them. So here's the male milkfish with the male testes for sperm production typically being smaller relative to body size compared to female ovaries. Here's the female milkfish having the ovaries for egg production, being larger relative to body size compared to male testes. So now we have fully dissected and extracted the internal parts of the fish. Let us learn the function of these organs. First is the heart. The heart in fish serves to pump oxygen-depleted blood from the body to the gills, where it picks up oxygen from the surrounding water. Once oxygenated, the blood is then circulated throughout the fish body to deliver oxygen and nutrients to tissues and organs. This continuous circulation process is vital for the fish survival, enabling efficient gas exchange and nutrient transport within its aquatic environment. The gallbladder stores bile produced by the liver and releases it into the digestive tract to aid in digestion of fats, facilitating the absorption of lipids in the intestines. The liver in milkfish performs various essential functions, including the production of bile to aid in fat digestion and the detoxification of metabolic waste products. Additionally, the liver of milkfish is involved in the synthesis of proteins, the storage of energy reserves, and the metabolism of nutrients. The spleen in fish plays a role in immune function, acting as a reservoir for immune cells and participating in the production of antibodies. Additionally, the spleen is involved in the filtration and removal of old or damaged red blood cells from circulation, helping to maintain the fish's overall health. The gills in fish are the primary respiratory organs responsible for extracting oxygen from water and releasing carbon dioxide. Through a complex process of gas exchange, gills facilitate the transfer of dissolved oxygen from the surrounding water into the fish bloodstream, enabling the fish to breathe underwater. The pharynx in milkfish serves as a junction between the mouth and the esophagus, facilitating in the passage of food from the oral cavity into the digestive tract. Additionally, the pharynx plays a role in swallowing and in directing food towards the digestive organs for further processing and absorption of nutrients. The esophagus in milkfish acts as a conduit for transporting swallowed food from the pharynx to the stomach for digestion. Its muscular walls facilitate the movement of food through peristalsis, ensuring efficient passage of food bolus towards the digestive organs. The stomach in fish serves as a site for mechanical and chemical breakdown of food, primarily through the action of gastric juices. Once food enters the stomach, it undergoes mixing with digestive enzymes and acids, initiating the process of digestion before passing into the intestines for further nutrient absorption. The intestine in fish is responsible for the absorption of nutrients, including proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, from the partially digested food. Additionally, the intestine plays a role in the reabsorption of water and electrolytes, contributing to the maintaining osmotic balance within the fish body. Now that I've explained to you the internal parts of the milkfish, that is all. Thank you very much.